Don't know if that helped me. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, excuse me. What happened? I just ended the live and started it over. It started spinning, and so I just ended it. Hello, Abby. Hello, Nevaeh. Hello, Mervin. How are you? How are you? Can you hear me okay? Don't forget to hit that like. Can you hear me? Oh man, I didn't even. The poll question. Oh. Okay, let's see here. What do you mean? Being rude about what? I don't know what that means. You thought I was being rude. Oh, good. I need to wash my hair. Damn, I wash it tomorrow. I don't want to, but I need to. The question is, do you have confidence? It was already in the other chat, but then, so when I clicked on it, I started getting the spinning thingy on my own chat, and so I just ended the live, and then right as I was ending it, it came back up, but it was very pixelated looking, and so it was too late to stop it. Your hair. What about my hair? It's just doing what it wants to do. Be trying to keep it, together. But it be doing what it wants to do. Did everybody pop back on? I think we lost a couple people. Oh no, look at that. I love y'all so much. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Because I was like, part of me was like, well, it is already kind of late. I was like, maybe they are just ready to go to bed. Not saying good. Oh, you love my goodbyes, yes? I like them too. Um, what about my hair, Neve? I want somebody to wash it. See, that's what I want. I want a nice wash, like a good scalp massage. Ah, that sounds lovely. A good scalp massage. Hi, Jerome. How are you? This is late for you, Jerome. Do I have any of my moderators on? No? I would like to be there with a brush and brush that here. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Where are you originally from, Mervin, again? So you came all the way over here to North Carolina, but where are you originally? Yes, you're looking good. Thank you, Jerome. I appreciate that. Barbados. Yes, Barbados. And so, nice, Mervin. What is the currency exchange over there? Like, how far does a dollar stretch over there? Excuse me. I can only see me and Mervin in the chat. You don't see Jerome? No, you don't see Jerome? It says Jerome says thank you. All love, boo boo. Maybe refresh. I don't know. I see him. If you don't see him, I don't know why. I see him. Unless he's hiding. I don't think so. Alright, Nevaeh. I love me some boo boo. Thank you, Jerome. How was your day, Jerome? Hi, Antonio. How are you? How are you? Oh, good. Thank you. Oh, good. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, I know y'all are already subscribed, but we were trying to get our likes up earlier, and then it got a little weird, and then I got off on accident. Well, it started doing the spinny thing, and so I didn't want to prolong it. I just went ahead and ended the live and came back on. Okay, US dollar is 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Okay. So basically, my dollar is $2 over there, so it's double the amount. Yes. Nice. Is it working better now, Nevaeh? I'm back. Okay, looking you, yes. Okay, Jerome, what does that mean? I'm back. Is it looking better, Nevaeh? It's good to see you, Antonio. It's been a little minute. I hadn't seen you in a while. Antonio. I had a good friend named Antonio. Looking you, yes, looking good, boo. Thank you. If you are just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome to our live. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 1:47 a.m. Let me sit up a little bit. The current time is 1:47 a.m. Help us get to 5,000 subscribers. The current count is 4810, which means we need 190. Oh, nice. We went up a little bit. Okay. So we need 190 subscribers to reach our 5,000 goal. Do you sing? I sing a little bit, Mervin. Actually, yeah. And I was thinking about that. So this is something, thank you for saying that. Because it kind of goes into that confidence piece, because I used to think I could sing, and then I stopped singing, and then I sang something, and then I heard somebody say something that I didn't like, and I immediately retracted, and I kind of went like a turtle back in its shell, and I was like that for a very long time. And then over the last couple of years, I was like, if you need to get back out there, you definitely need to get back out there. And so, even though communication's always been my go-to, singing not so much, but I do feel like singing is one of the things that I've been neglecting, and it is on my to-do list to do more of. Now, currently I'm in, I was practicing my singing lessons, and then I kind of dropped off a little bit. Let me see if she fixed her website, because her website has been not working correctly, so I haven't done them. Let me see. Oh, that ain't it. Your birthday's like right after mine, right? You know. Why you sound like that's how we be in Benedict. Like BC, BC, you know. Okay, let's see here. He's reaching tough this with all the niceness, and he will reach a congrats. Thank you, Jerome. I'm a Gemini, don't forget that. What do you mean by that, Mervin? You're a Gemini, don't forget that. What does that mean? What are you trying to say? Let me plug this computer in. Hold on. Boo. Care to expound, Mervin? If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live every evening around 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. The current time is 1:52 a.m. And the question in the chat is, do you have confidence? %86 say yes, and then 14% say no. So at an 86% that said yes, have you had a situation where you didn't want to date somebody anymore, and then you had to be the one to put your foot down? And did you do it, or did you allow them to, like, did you have the confidence to say, no, this is not gonna work? Yes, you did. He's like, no, this ain't gonna work. When do you know that you're like, you don't want to do it anymore? From a male standpoint, when do you know that, like, you're all the way down? Like, where's that? How do you know when you're at that final straw? Good night, Nevaeh. Good night, good night. Oh my goodness. It all is no. What does it all it no mean? Hola. It is what it is. Wow, a little video of weed whacking just popped up. You saw my video. Is that what that thing is? Oh, isn't that funny? Did you get my are you the strong man that I'm looking for? The video is why I was confused about what you were saying on dating. Yeah. I love that video. Yeah. I had fun making that video today. I'm also a Gemini, so and I'm also a female, so you know, we just roll the dice. Just roll the dice. I have moments about dating because I like dating. The the way that dating is supposed to be, it's supposed to be kind of like, I feel like in a sense like this is dating, right? Because there are so many people who come through this chat that I have conversations with, right? So it's just it's a lot of personality that you're having to deal with, right? And I can imagine, like, I'm on here like, hey, how are you? What's your age again? Where are you located again? And then imagine doing that with like, where are you located? What's your age again? Okay, how old are you? Yeah. Um, and yeah. I have waves. I have waves. It's a journey, it's a process. The reason why I said I wanted to put it on pause is because it's August. So because it's August, I want to kind of want to. I still want to be feminine, but I'm kind of want to get more back into work mode. Like, I need to bring Jamal back. At least a little bit, because I want to make some serious moves, and that is the only way that I can think of how to do it. I have not perfected how to do it in a feminine era just yet. So I know if I bring in Jamal, then Jamal counteracts the vibes that I would normally give out. And I want to make sure that if I am dating now, I want to bring in somebody that I really want to date. I don't want to, there's different like dating just to date, but I don't really want to date just to date. I want good conversation. I want very good conversation. I enjoy these chats. And I realized that when I have really good conversation, it gets it from out of my brain into like a verbal form, and then I sleep really, really good afterwards. And by doing so, it allows me to have the walks. When I walk during the day, I have more awareness of things that I didn't have before. And so I was like, oh, this is really good. Like I thought about, hello, not an original guy, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, when you say that, I was just listening to my mentor. He said, y'all aren't authentic anyway. He said, y'all keep saying that, but you're not authentic to yourself because you haven't even figured out who you are. So, that part. For me in the past, dating would be a hindrance because that takes time. That takes time, that takes dedication. Then you have to talk to them on like a somewhat consistent basis, right? She's a runner, she's a track star. I'm good. What about y'all? We're good. Original. You are original. How does it hinder? Because I said this, like quality time. Quality time. Do I have the time for that right now? Unless I'm soft life and he is like taking care of things, I gotta get back to work. My next show is not till, we haven't even scheduled my next show yet. So I can't be out here like that. We gotta get back in the hustle. We gotta get back in the grind. The show, the last show was okay, but you're not gonna sustain me till whenever. Hmm? People work in relationships every day. Right. They do. 50-50 people do. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. I would have to know where home base is. Wouldn't you want to date somebody that has more roots of like where they're gonna actually be at, right? I really want to go overseas. I really want to go overseas. I think I've been dragging my feet. How could one expect to be provided for what they don't expect to offer? I want quality time. That's why I said I don't have time for that right now. Who have time to be up under somebody? Um, I know you ain't acting funny. Going to speak to me can't be cool or something. How was your day? Hello, Roshan. How's your day been? Have you been, beauty? How are you, Roshan? Oh, I missed it. Yes, how are you? I'm good, thank you. If not, now when? You love us some, boo. Thank you. I think it'll happen in time. I think it'll happen in time. I don't want to rush it. But here's the thing, like, there is a simple thing called art of detachment. And so if it's something that you're calling in, that you want, and it's not happening or you're not getting it, then you simply detach from it. And so if it was a relationship that you're calling in, and things aren't going the way that you plan them, then you simply detach. You're like, we'll do something else. And then by detaching, then you allow the universe to be like, thank goodness, she let go, and to let me do the work, right? And so essentially, I'm not giving up on it. I'm detaching from it, so that I can focus on other things. And so in that way, then I'll let the universe cultivate how it wants to come to me in the way that it wants to come to me. If it's now or if it's later, it's like when you go to a fountain and you make a wish and you throw in the penny or the nickel, the dime, whatever you do, and then you walk away and you never think about it again. And then when the thing comes, you're like, oh my god, I forgot I made that wish in the fountain months ago, weeks ago, whatever it is, whatever it was. So it's the same thing. Like if that's what you want, um, no, just detaching from the outcome. That's all. So I'm like, I want to call in a few different things, but I can feel my alignment being skewed, right? I'm wanting this, I'm wanting that. And though they're two separate things, um, the relationship is a want. It's not a like I have to have it though. Cause it's been a while anyway, so it doesn't have the same feels as some other things that I would like to call in. And so I said, okay, let me pull back and regroup. I was on a call with a friend of mine. She wants to go to Greece for her birthday. Her birthday is she'll be 40 next year, and she's been talking about this trip for almost 10 years. And so she's like, hey, you want to go? And I was like, yeah, I want to go. And so we were on the call last night. The thing is like, I think 3 something. So I was like, okay, so you have to go back to, okay, now what do you want to do? Right, okay, so then we need to go back to work. So we need to go back and do some other things. So let's detach from certain things and go back to, if I go back to my, what I know, and detach from the outcome, then we'll see what happens. Thank you, Jerome. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Used to be cool. What's the problem now? You don't like kicking it with me no more. Roshan, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You were sounding very like whiny. Do you want a hug? Do you want a hug, Roshan? It's okay, Roshan. I see you, Roshan. I know you're there. We're just having a conversation, okay? You have not been overlooked. I just was not reading the chat, okay? What do you want to change those over the next 30 days? I would really like to get back into my sales class. I would really like to be traveling more. Yeah, sales would be number one. The poll question is, do you have confidence? 78% say yes, and 22% say no. Can you hear me okay? Am I glitchy again? I'm just trying to make sure. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everybody still here? It is what it is. Roshan, not an original guy. Q. Jerome. Yes. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, I can see you. Okay. I love y'all so much. Wow. Do you have any questions for me this evening? Okay. 1 second. Are you just... Is... What? What do you say? Is what? I don't know what that means. Can you explain it to me? What you mean, Richard? What you mean?
don't care what they told you. Working more hours doesn't mean you're moving fast. You probably need
Can you see me? Oh, I'm going to hear myself over. Where am I?
Did you hit a
Are
growth
you
spurt?
like you hear yourself but you can't? Ah!
You said you're about to go to high school?
I must have been one from the other day. Where is it? Hold on, y'all. Is this a special night for you? Why do you say that, Richard? You say because of the outfit? You know I'm in a dress challenge, Richard. Where is it? Is it on the other one? There it is. There it is. Okay. So, Richard, I have my 31 dresses. So, I've worn a dress every day for the entire month of July. And so, here we are. Today is July 31st. So, we have done a full 31 days of dresses. And so, hence, quote, unquote, make sure I wrap it up with a bang. So, this dress was my final dress for the dress challenge. So yeah. Is that what you were referring to? I'm not sure. Let me know. I'll see you later. I talk to you on your time is convenient. It's not. What do you mean, Roshan? The time is perfect right now. Definitely a bang. Gotta pull this one out for date night. And I thought about it. I literally thought about like going out, but then I was like, it's hot. It's also hot. And then my aunt was in town. She just left today, so Rashawn needs time. Rashawn, are you what's the word? You a bit neaty this evening. Yes. Do you remember I was saying, I was like, oh, I have a black dress. I got a little black dress, but I hadn't posed it out yet. So this is the little black dress. So yeah. That's it. This is a wrap. But I do like, and I thought I was gonna wear it like, early on, but I was like, no, you can't just wear it. This is not a dress you just wear. And I kept trying to figure out when to wear it. And I was like, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm not really doing too many things. So I was like, I'll wait till the last day. And I wear it. I have another dress up there. I was showing Wiley. But it's a body dress. It's a whole, I'll show it to you. But it was too hot. It's too hot. Oh, to wear. See, this one is like a turtle. But it's very, 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 very long. So, this is too long. Sales. Sales. Because I remember when I started sales, and then I can see myself going backwards. I can feel there are days, and I'm like, oh yeah, we got this. And then there are days. But I think it also depends on what I'm selling. Selling other people's stuff is easy, I think. So that's why I said I need to go back to get back out there, because it's easier to sell somebody else's stuff, seems like. What is the hurdle? I just need the repetition of it, I think. Because the conversations that we have here are good. And then I need to go back to handling objections. And then it's just repetition. I'm not getting any repetition right now. That class, well, there was 3,000 of us in there. And so when I was in there, you would just message the girls and be like, hey, does anybody wanna practice? And so that's what we would do. Because there were so many of us in there, we would practice. So you would meet new people all the time. And so it was like, okay, well, who do you want to be? And so initially, like the very first one, I'll just be myself. He's like, okay, hey, my name is so-and-so. Well, what brought you more into the program? Oh, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Oh, well, what kind of lifestyle you know, and then you just kind of go through all the prompts. And then we go over like objections and stuff, and then her platform gives you like an AI breakdown where the AI asks you specific questions, and it'll tell you how many times you said how many times you said your filler words, when you could have done this. It's extremely thorough, to the point where I was like, dang, jeez. Like, you can answer that a little bit faster, that hesitation in your voice. Like, Then it put you on camera. It was just, yeah, her stuff was good. She had some top tier stuff. Yeah. She just did fashion swim week. So yeah, I'm just it's good. I'll turn it on tomorrow. That simulated environment is the same. It's repetition though. It's repetition, and then it's hers. The way hers is built out, it makes it like almost like it's a game. So you're eager to get out there. Thinking about it. Yeah. But I'm thinking about it. For a little while. This would be part of the detached part. Like knowing when I want to call in something else, but if I take like my coworker has a way of saying take money off the table. Like, just take money off the table. And so when you take money off the table, then of course people just stop worrying about that part, you know. And you just do what you needed to do. Hey Dean, how are you? Glad you're back with us. Let me see. Let's see if that's right. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad you're back. But also, we talked. I think we talked about. It's not the same for women as it is for men. However, I think we did talk about the fact that, like, when a man is not necessarily where he wants to be financially, he shouldn't date. I think it goes the same for some women. Like, I could get away with it, like, a lot easier. I would just feel better. So. Ooh, nice. It's a late night stream, if you know what I mean. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do you have confidence? 80% say yes, 20% say no. That's real. Oh no, I'm gonna be so good at it. But it depends on what the offer is, I think. What's the offer? Ugh. What's the offer? I should do the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing, because I get messages all the time for project management. I don't want to do project management. Somebody messaged me the other day. Did I write that girl back? Did she write back? Somebody wanted me to tutor them in project management or marketing. Lady wanted me to tutor her in marketing. Few people reach out to me about marketing. I just don't want to. I don't want to do it. Why am I like this? I'll be excited when I figure out what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I know. I think they're all good avenues. I just don't want to do them. Because in my brain, if I'm supposed to be doing it, not to say it should come naturally, but it should be maybe some slight hesitation, some slight fear, but you want to definitely do it, right? It wasn't like this live stream was AG, you probably should go live stream. You should go live. And I was like, oh, I don't know how to do it, but you should. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And here I am doing it for days and days and days and hours and hours and hours. So I think if in fact you are doing something that you are supposed to be doing and it's going in the way of your trajectory of your life, it should come easily. It may come as a little uncomfortable, but not forced. And so, to me, all the other avenues that I've gone down feel more forced. Like when somebody asked me tonight, can I sing? And I was like, I was like, thank you for asking that. I was like, I am. But I remember singing, and somebody said, oh, don't quit your day job. And I went back. I was like a turtle, went back in the shell. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I probably was supposed to be singing. Like, as a public speaker, you're better if you're a singer. But and as a singer, you would be well known, probably more as a singer than you would be as a public speaker. Then I saw a video about being iconic, and then it says that the fewer the features that somebody can use to identify you, the more iconic you become. So Marilyn Monroe has blonde hair and a mole, right? So you know that's Marilyn Monroe. And then but I can feel it though. I can feel the resistance, and I can feel the flow. Sales was a flow. Sales was a flow. Every other thing that I could, we were talking about like all the other things that I've spent money on and paid for, and they all felt like stretches. They all felt like, oh, gut wrenching, oh, gut wrenching. But that was a flow. Yeah. So I just need to get back to, yeah. Don't talk about Matthew Walker. Because the way he cheated on her, that was a good show too, until he did what he did. I was like, why did you do that? That's why. But I'm glad you brought that up, because that's exactly why I want a man with 7 figures. So he don't do that mess that he did to her. Because he wasn't making enough. He wasn't making no money and she was making it. And then he started to try and make her life hell. He did that. He wasn't enough in his masculine. And so he tried to bring her down. And I didn't like that. That's one reason why I say I want him to already be in his bag, so that we don't come across those problems. I don't perceive them that way though. I perceive them as they're what your universe is showing to you. Like, you say that they're obstacles, hurdles, and stuff like that. I think they are the kind of repercussions of what you're putting out there, like in your brain, like what you are going to get back. Right, which is why I'm about to do 30 days no sugar. Because I'm like, I'm looking at this little pooch right here. And so, yes, I walk, and I'm also eating probably way more eggs than I've ever had in my entire life. But they are fresh eggs, and so I like them. But I do think they bulk me up more so than I've ever been bulked. So, by doing the no sugar, I can streamline some of the stuff, and then we snack late on this channel. So if I pull back and do the no sugar, still doing the exercise, I'm still doing handstands, I think I can get the definition that I'm looking to achieve. And I don't mind the stretch of being uncomfortable, but uncomfortable is not painful, right? Uncomfortable is like, ooh, okay. Can't really stay upside down too long. Like, I was doing my handstands earlier today, and the power went out. And I was like, not me upside down with the timer. I was like, hey, just stay upside down for 1 minute, because I'm trying to get the endurance on my arms. And so I flip upside down, and sure enough, I press that button, it goes, power go out. Why is the I was like, where am you? But I was like, Asia, don't come down until this minute is up. Don't do nothing until this minute is up. So I finally did the full minutes. And then I came down, and then the power came back on. I was like, I know that was a test. I know that was a test. So I laugh at moments like that. I laugh at those. I wasn't in a dress yet. I was still working out in my regular, workout clothes, but I do the handstands in the bathroom. So being in the bathroom, the lights is out. I was like, oh my gosh, because I need the door. I need the back of the door, so it was like, dark in there. I guess I had the light from the phone, but that was about it. But I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. You're doing too much. So I was like, but I gotta do it, because I didn't do it yesterday. I did the forearm stand, but I didn't get to the bathroom to be able to do the handstands. So I did my forearm stand, which was really good. I'm getting better at the forearm stands, and I can feel when I'm just kicking my legs up, and I can feel when I'm actively working to engage the core muscles, right? Am I engaging the thighs? Am I engaging the glutes? Am I engaging the core? Are my legs straight? Are they touching? Are my knees touching? Right, like all the levels, right? Or am I just throwing myself up out there? I'm throwing myself up there. Like handstand, I can feel. Headstand, I can feel all the engagement. I know everything is working in the way that it's moving. Forearm stand, I can feel some of the engagement. Some of it, I'd be like, I don't know how I'm doing this right now, but I'm doing it. Don't move. I'd be like, don't move. Yep, just stay right there. And I'd be like, okay, legs together. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Breathe. Don't move. Handstand, I'm handstand. You're supposed to be able to use your hands as levers. So just like your feet, you have your big toe and your pinky toe to help gauge your balance. It's the same thing with your hands on handstand, but I'm not feeling all that. And then what's interesting is like the 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 muscles that I feel like I use the most when I do my exercise, the leg lifts feel like they help me out the most, which is the weirdest thing to me because I'm upside down on my hands. But the leg lifts, I guess, tightening up that core makes me feel like I'm more in tune. But it's hard to do, leg lifts in the house. So I try to grab onto to the bottom of the chair and do my leg lifts, or I will like our toilets sit up kind of high, and I'll sit on the toilet and I'll hold the sides and I'll do my leg lifts right there. And I feel like those help. Just do what you need to do. I told you that balance is key. You just have to maintain body weight while elevating. Right. I know, but that's the part. The balance. The balance. The balance. So, and it's different going from like this room right here is carpet and it's very small. So imagine trying to do something here. And then I'm doing forearms, but I'm trying to balance off the bed as opposed to balancing off the door in the other room where I actually have room, I think. And you have the wall. But you know what I meant, didn't you? See there? You knew what I meant. The glutes. I'm trying to be politically correct. We are monetized now. We have to be mindful of what we say. Okay? Glutes. Because I had to go in, and after yesterday's conversation, I had to go and adjust my monetization on yesterday's stream. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and say that, some language was in this one. It wasn't PG-13 on that live stream, so let me go ahead and change it just so we're clear. I don't want no issues. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. We're almost there though. Today was day 65. What kind of money we talking? Hmm? Oh, she is? Okay. Well, that's good. That's probably good then. I think that's better for y'all right now. You so silly cute. What kind of money? What kind of money? Yeah, that's good. That's good. You are good for a laugh, Q, though. Listen. If I need a good laugh, I'm calling Q. The ability to make somebody laugh is a green and a red flag. Just so we're clear. I used to do that. Like when you don't want to get like a whooping as a child, you make them laugh. You're like, phew, I dodged a bullet with that. It is though. It totally is because if in fact you really need to be like transparent and open and you make somebody laugh, you just throw everything. Okay, let me see here. Let me read this chat. We talked about it yesterday, and I told her that all she had to do was say what happened. I'm not gonna say what I did. Definitely could make mom from your wife be mad, right? See? Exactly. 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 So you understand what I mean. Have a great day and keep smiling. Thank you, Mervin. Where have you been, Mervin? You was hiding in the background. You wasn't talking. Good night, Mervin. It's good talking with you. Everybody likes to hang out in the background and they don't want to say anything. I don't know why. Thank you. Right, like how many whoopings did you really get though, Q, right? Because you probably got out of how many? What's the percentage? You start early in life. See? That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I will watch you all night. You watch me all night? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I was gonna say something else, but I'm on. Thank you. I want to switch up some of these live streams, but I don't know. You watched me all night? Thank you. Let's see. So why you leaving? I don't know. I'm thinking about a couple things I'm debating. I'm debating this Amazon storefront. I can go live on Amazon. I'm also debating the TikTok shop. I just don't want to be on 3 lives a day. I'm not doing that. So that's where I'm at. So I have I should say an acquaintance because I don't know her too well, but acquaintance who used to work for TikTok, and I think recently I just watched her live and she said she was let go from her job. She worked at she's out of LA, and so she started her own TikTok and stuff, and so she's teaching people how to grow theirs. And so I thought that might be a good avenue. Everything's gonna be in sales, by the way. It's just sales. And then Amazon, I have plenty of I bought Amazon stuff for a decade at this point because I went back and looked. My first Amazon purchase was in 2014. And back then, on Amazon, it'll tell you how far back your orders go. It was only like 6 things, and then you see 2020 hit, and then you see multiples, right? So it's like, interesting. Because before 2020, Amazon was just like a thing. Like it was a thing I bought, a thing, like I could see I maybe had less, like before 2020, I had maybe less than 10 items for the entire year on Amazon until 2020. I haven't seen Hugh in about 3 days, maybe. I hope that you can see you would not have to do much talking just because we are the same sign. Gemini and Gemini do not mix very well. That's a lot of extra thinking over there. That's 4 people right there. And we're gonna be all the way in the clouds. I don't know about that, Mervin. Mm-hmm. What you laughing about? Okay, look, Gemini and Gemini compatibility is generally considered to be strong, especially in friendship and casual relationships due to their shared love of communication, intellectual stimulation, and adventurous spirit. However, long-term relationships may face challenges related to emotional depth, stability, and potential conflicts arising from similar traits. I think same signs are I don't think anybody's same signs work, do they? Let me see. Yeah, I don't think same signs do well together. It's just too close. Leo and Leo compatibility can be passionate and dynamic match, but also one with potential conflict. They share a love for the spotlight, creativity, and grand gestures, which can lead to exciting dates and strong bond. However, their shared pride and stubbornness can create power struggles and difficulty with compromise, especially during disagreements. Ooh, that compromise. Ooh, that word right there. Ooh, yes. Let me see that. Compromise. Leo season. Down right there. Because they want what they want when they want it, but they don't want to bend for anybody else. It's all in my mind. Is it all in my mind, Marvin? Let me see Sagittarius. I know y'all are saying, I know Sagittarius and Sagittarius are both together. I know that. Ooh wee. In other words, Gemini and Gemini are not compatible, no. I mean, friendship wise, but not. It's just a lot. Sagittarius and Sagittarius compatibility is generally high due to shared interests, values, and interests, but can face challenges related to independence and commitment. They thrive on adventure, exploration, and intellectual pursuits, making them exciting and dynamic. However, their shared desire for freedom can lead to instability if not balanced with groundedness and communication. I dated Sagittarius and we were good together until she started listening to her friends and let them ruin our relationship. You're blaming her for that. You're blaming her for that. What were they saying? Age and sign have nothing to do with loving, caring, and sharing. I didn't even say anything about age tonight. That's the first thing you said, though. You said age and sign. I only said stuff about sign tonight. I didn't say anything about age. But that is the first thing you brought up. Aha! Aha! It's the truth and saying, I don't love her. I'm a cheater. Did you cheat? Even if there is no way for you to become a victor if you're the victim. So if you say, that her friends ruined your relationship, then you become the victim in the situation. Now, Big Dean, chilling with Big Dean, is the victim of his own relationship. That don't sound right. It don't sound right. He don't even got a ring to it. Just letting you know. Okay, Mervin. Clocked. If I have to cheat, I'll leave someone alone. I agree. But listen, it ain't gonna work. I'm out. Give a look. Give me some more time. Some more time. Let me sit up. This baby trying to eat me. If you're just joining us at this hour, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. Help us get to 5,000 subscribers by liking and subscribing to this channel. And the question of the hour is, do you have confidence? And also, if you're watching the replay, let us know by just saying #replay. We are so glad to see you. We are so glad you are here with us. I'm not claiming to be the victim in the situation, but I broke it off because I was tired of hearing the BS about her friends and what they were saying about me. Okay. So let me rewind what you said. Okay. I dated Sagittarius and we were good together until she started listening to her friends and let them ruin our relationship. Then you say, I'm not claiming to be the victim in the situation, but negates everything before that. I had broke it off because I was tired of hearing the BS about her friends and what they were saying about me and her. So then you let the friends control the relationship and not her. Because it wasn't that she was saying it, you're saying it was her friends. And so you broke off the relationship where you could probably still be together. You were more concerned about what her friends were saying. And I didn't like her brother either. He thought he would get to me. Never paid him any attention. So it sounded like all the people around her you didn't like, but you stay for her. You know how many relationships that people are in that they families can't stand them, but the person that they love is good. They good with the person that they love. They can't stand nobody else, and they stay. Yeah. Yeah. Most people don't like their in-laws at all. Like nobody like them, but they stay because they love the person. I'm just saying, think about it though. Think about how many people, families can't stand the person that they dating or they marrying. They can't stand them, but they still there. Right? So if it was the fact that if you were really locked into her, then nobody else would have mattered. Right? You like, say what you want. I can't stand your family. I'm still here though. I'm still here though. I'm still here though. That's all I'm saying. Q, are you still here? Do you have anything to chime in? I think he's asleep. I feel like he would have said something by now. Excuse me. Let me check my contacts out. Where are they? Oh. But yeah, I reached out to her last year. We had a few conversations about life and caught up nothing major. Oh, why'd you reach out? What was the reason for reaching out? Hmm. Run me my money. Do you have confidence? 8% say yes, 20% say no. She lost her relationship. Okay. It's confidence part of taking risks. Is that a question? Or is it a confidence? It's confidant. Do you mean confidence part of taking risks? Or are you saying like a confidant, like a person? Or do you mean confident is confident part of taking risks? Since I do have a heart, I'm not just a mean person that is mad at the world. I do have sympathy for people. Who said you didn't have a heart? When did I say that? Aha. Aha. Y'all just be saying your inner thoughts. Cause I said I about not having a heart. I just said, why'd you reach out to her? That's all I said. That's all. Why'd you reach out to her? I do have a heart. Who said you didn't have a heart? It pumps blood throughout your body. I'm sure you do. Being confident is part of taking risks. I would agree. Yeah. I think that's why I also think it said 80% say they have confidence. Confidence in what though? Because I do think it it just depends on what it is, right? Like I may be very confident in like being a woman, right? Like I know I do this all day. Like I'm really good at it. I'm really good at it. Like flirting, I'm good at it. I can do it all day. Hi. How are you? Right? Like I can do this all day. But in certain other things, maybe less confident. Like standing on a stage in front of like 1,000 people. Less confident. Talking to you on here, you do this all day. Yeah, he did say confident, confidant, and I was like, huh? Why would you do that? Why would I do what? Why would I do what? Care to explain? Play games. Oh. Do you not like games, Mervin? Don't look in these eyes now. You might get trapped. Play what games, Mervin? Same, but I'm not flirting all day. I'll eventually get tired of looking at you. You say I'm not. I'd eventually get tired of looking at you if you don't pursue anything. Now I'm down on conversation now. Like I gotta have conversation. And the amount of people that want to get me off of YouTube is a lot. And what would we be doing? What kind of conversation would be had? Because if the conversation isn't stimulating over here, what would leave me to go and do a side conversation over somewhere else, right? Like the conversation has to be good in here for me to even be intrigued enough to take it elsewhere. Hey, Sandy. I'm just being honest. I'll even walk away, especially if there's nothing in common. No, man, that's fair. That's fair. That's clear. That's life. Yeah. How are you? You supposed to be getting some sleep. If you're tired, you need to go to bed. Go to sleep. Um, I don't play with people's feelings. That's good. If we are on this live stream, um, and there are people that talk to me every night, there will be people that could potentially say that I may be playing with their feelings because I'm just who I am, right? I'm fun and flirty all day. Not that it's a game. I could do it all day. It's who I am. I enjoy being girly. I enjoy having fun. I enjoy talking with you all. I enjoy being open and honest and vulnerable in ways that most women won't give you. And so, by being my natural state, you would be probably more so attracted to me because of the vibrations that I'm giving off. And so you may be thinking that I am playing with feelings, when in fact, it just may be that you are attracted to my energy. I'm speaking to Mervin. Um, but I don't think I'm playing with anybody's feelings. I feel like I'm very honest. This is why I don't do any other side stuff. I don't like take you offline. When people say, "Hey, I want to meet with you offline," I don't want to do offline. I want to stay on here, so that I don't confuse. I don't confuse anybody, so that nobody's having them. Well, she did this and she did that, right? The only time I did anything offline was with one person. It was like they won something, and they won a one-on-one with me. That is the only one, and I've only done it one time, and that was like, how many months ago that was? That was, let me see. Let's see. Oh, look. Hold on. I've done it before, and the girl. Oh, you can't sleep. Okay. I've done it before, and the girl was like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm leaving. I'm bored." You enjoy giving us advice and motivation. Absolutely. I always tell myself. I always tell myself a person must have friends. Yeah. People who don't have enough friends, um, hmm, you need that. You need the laugh. You need the camaraderie. You need the, like, childhood friends are the best. Shout out to my bestie. People who have grown with you, right? Yeah. I was doing something else where I got so sidetracked. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Let me see where he is. Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So the last time I did a one-on-one was March. So that was, we're on what? Today we're in August, right? So what was that? That was, we're 8 minus 3. It was 5 months ago. Yeah. And then I'm very much an energy person. So, like, even though we even though we talk back and forth, I can still feel your energy through here. And so I can already tell based on your energy here if we if we do something else outside of here, what your energy is going to give me. Whether or not you're going to fill my energy tank or whether I'm going to fill yours. Right? Honesty is key. If you're being honest with them. Right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of friends, and honestly, I've been betrayed by a lot of people, so you don't need a lot of friends. You don't need a lot of friends. Let's do more. Circle got smaller and everybody can't go. A man can only go as far as a woman allow him to. Interesting. That's an interesting perspective. Guess you're gonna need a woman that's gonna take you really far then. Yeah? Yeah, I saw that. He did say he's from Barbados, though, Dean. We're gonna take each other far. Like, yeah. I agree with that. Like, you gotta find your person, right? Which is exciting and nervous and fun at the same time. And also knowing what parts of you have you not healed, which parts of you are they going to trigger, and how are you going to respond, right? Those are the things. Like, if you are looking to get in a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, what parts of you still have to work on, right? I'm thinking about that right now. I was like, ooh, because a lot of times when you get into another relationship, it's not that you necessarily have healed, you just haven't done anything in that area in a while, so you haven't been triggered. So now that you're triggered again, how will you be able to make that work? That's good, Marvin. I think we have a few ladies on the chat who are maybe ready to settle down. Yeah. I like profile pictures, honestly. That's a big thing for me. Like, it seems very small, but it means something to me. Unless you're going live on your channel. Honestly, no. For me, it's definitely coping and dealing with the loss of my mother. And yeah. I think that mother son is so powerful. That mother son bond. I do think girls have it with their dads. I don't know that it's as. I mean, granted, it's painful. It hurts. I don't know that it shows as much as it does in their day to day as much as it shows with men losing their mothers in their day to day. You know? Yeah. Nothing like a mother's love. And they be babying y'all boys, by the way. Straight up babying y'all. Be telling us we gotta be independent women. Don't depend on a man. And then they be like, you can stay as long as you want, honey. You can stay home as long as you want. You just kicked me out. What? What? And then that's why you have so many independent women and mama's boys, because we're learning two different things. I think our society has they've done the best they could with what they had. It's just coming back around now and we're realizing it. How you figure you be catfish? I'm the type of person, if I can't see you or what you look like, I'm not gonna give you the time of day. Yeah. Especially in this setting, um, I'm mindful. I'm mindful because we've talked about before. Like I have more eyes on me than I have than I know of. Right? Like when people chime in on the chat, they'll be like, I'm like, is this? Oh my God! Thank you for joining us. Is this your first time? I was like, no, I've seen you for a while. I was like, you've seen me for a while and haven't said anything. So there are a lot of people who are in the background watching our live streams and stuff. Like, think about, like, it says 4 people on right now, but the only one I'm seeing in the messages is Dean for the most part, except for Mervin. So that means everybody else is just watching, right? So I'm always mindful of these things. So as we talk about, going offline and doing stuff like that, like I have an email that I'll send out occasionally that I'll let people message me in that kind of regard. But I'm cautious. I'm mindful. I'm noticing things. That's all. I don't want anything low vibrational though. Right? Like I love that, like when I joined it was like, no, you got brothers. And I was like, okay, cool, I got brothers. I never had brothers, so it was cool to have, right? So it's just mindful and seeing who is for you and feeling the energy and reading the room. Right? Thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining us. Help us get to 5,000 subscribers by liking and commenting. And let us know the poll question of the evening. Do you have confidence? Yes or no? And what makes you confident? What makes you confident? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna read the room because everybody's not getting off the same energy. Some people are giving the energy, some people are taking the energy. And so we just gotta be mindful of that, right? Who is giving energy and who's taking? Like, you can think about even the chat, like who usually gives energy and who you're like, who feels like you after they leave, you feel like depleted. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel it in the chat. You can feel the shift in the chat move. So that's all. Right. And if you are doing the things that you love and that you enjoy, you will cultivate and bring in more confidence in what you are doing. And it becomes effortless because you are actively working in your craft and in your level of awareness, in your like soul of in your alignment, right? When you are locked in. Exactly. Those two things will make you extremely confident, and those you can take with you anywhere. And it also makes you more attractive to other people. That's why women gravitate to men. Like, women will say, he was like, or the men will say, it was like, when I was single, I didn't even get nobody. Wasn't even nobody checking for me. As soon as I get a girl, everybody all of a sudden, hey, hey, now they see me now. And it's not because that they didn't see you before. It's like your energy was off. You were giving either desperation, you were giving energy as if you were not confident, right? And women can feel that. Like, if you're not confident in yourself, when you're talking to us, is your head down? Are you looking away? Are you like, what are you doing? Right? How are you it's so many different things. Like, I think I told you when I when we go to a restaurant, like, where do you sit? Like, if you sit based on where you sit and where I sit, I don't know if you watching our back or not, right? If we go in and he be like, oh, I'm like, you have a preference? And he said, oh no, it's fine. I'd be like, huh? Huh? Side eye, side eye. Then I know who I'm dealing with, because if I'm calling in safety and security, I have to feel like I can get that from you. If I feel like I don't get that from you, then I'm moving on to somebody else. Yes, I do think so. I guess that's what you talk about. Okay, it's 3:30. 2 more minutes. Any other questions? Last minute questions. I'm getting sleepy, and I do not want to stay on here till 5:30 in the morning, because I know we can do it. But I also know that I want my beauty sleep. And so that's how we stay confident. We get our beauty sleep and we make sure we are well rested. And then we put on cute little dresses like this, and that's how we have so much more confidence. And then we have really good friends around us who let us know if they like our dress or not. And we go from there. I have made myself happy. Just need to share that with the family. So are you comfortable if you never date anybody, are you comfortable in your own skin, Mervin? Have you learned the art of detachment? Mm. Just know that I love you, sis. I appreciate you and I'll see you on the stream. Thank you so much, Dean. Oh, and I appreciate you as well, sis. And the dress is giving leather, but overall, it is a leather dress. Mm-hmm. It is. That's why I ain't going nowhere, because it's hot. But thank you. I appreciate it. And is Danielle the chick was before Crystal? Is that what you mean? I figured you were talking about that Danielle was the one that you said y'all had to break up because of her friends. That's what I was thinking. That's literally what I was thinking. So I'm wrong. That's what you're telling me? Listen, I don't know. Did you see my video? I'm still cracking up. That thing is so funny to me. Let me see. No, Danielle was before Crystal. That's what I mean. Yeah, the girl before Crystal. What'd I say? I don't remember Anastasia. These were after your mother passed? Huh? We pretending like I was doing something so I can go like, excuse me. I was watching this video and the lady was talking about hold on, Anastasia was, oh, gotcha, Anastasia, okay. Understandable. Understandable. She's short. Well, how tall are you? You short, right? What you mean? Hold on, let me see. I learned you have to be real. Love people for who they are. I learned you have to be real. Love people for who they are. So, if you were single for the rest of your life, you'd be okay? Or no? That learning the art of detachment, if it's something that you really want, if it is something you really, really, truly want, and you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else that you want more than that, then you have to learn the art of detachment. You have to be willing to let it go. And then as you let it go, then that's when you put that vibration out there. It's like, hey, she or he really wants this. And let's figure out how to make this happen. And then you give the universe an opportunity to bring it to you on a silver platter. And once you learn how to fully detach the things that you are wanting to call in come in so much faster. So this is a quantum leap year, right? You say Crystal. How is Crystal fun size? You said she's 5'4". Compared to that 5'1", 5'1" make more sense without being fun size. You have a whole Snicker bar. That is not. She is not. She's not tiny. Exactly. To love is willing to let it go and let it find its way back to you. And then from there, you can cultivate something a little bit more real. She's shorter, but that doesn't mean she's fun size. You think she's fun size? My definition of fun size would be like when you said the girl was 5'1". And then Crystal is very voluptuous, so I wouldn't say that was. To me, fun size is you can fit in my pocket. That's when you fun size. Like fun size is like when I hug, like when I go to hug you, you pick me up and swing me around. That's fun size. Fun size is you could pick her up and put her on your shoulder with one hand. That's fun size. Huh. If it is to be, it will be. Aha, aha. That's what I do, but not anymore. What do you mean that's what you do, but not anymore? In context, fun size is used as a light-hearted way to describe someone who is short or small, emphasizing their positive and enjoyable qualities. It's a way to avoid their potentially negative connotation of calling someone short. The smaller the size is often seen as more convenient for single craving sharing. This, that's what I do not but anymore. That's what I do but not anymore. Yeah, you be the one to look up at the meaning of the word. Because I be wanting to make sure this is why we talk about communication, so right, because I'm always wanting to make sure that I'm delivering to you in what I think something means and in the way that I interpret it. So before I give it to you, let me just double check. That's what I like, But you have to get to know a person before you can love them. Yes, yeah. Are you actively dating somebody, Mervin? It's just so bad. I'm gonna call you Lady Dictionary. Right. That's fine. Because there's so many words out there that I'd be like, I think that's what that means. But like I'm 95% sure, but that 5% I don't wanna mess it up. And it's usually like something that's dealing with other people. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's about it. Alright, let me get off here. I said we get off at 3:30, it's 3:40. I love you all. That was a big old yawn. Yeah, let me get off here. Time to go. Because I am not going to sleep in the leather dress. I'm not doing it. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Not free. You just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. 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 Your homework is to do 1 minute in the mirror telling yourself that you love yourself. Just as I'm saying to you, I love you, I want you to do the same thing in the mirror. Tell yourself I love you. And then if you do it every day for 30 days, let me know what kind of response you get. Because it is life-changing. It's life-altering. Little by little, little mini shifts. Now there is a person I would really love to know. Love gonna be sweating. Yes. That's why I've had this fan on all day. It's been on all day. I'm not gonna take this off right now. Look. Let me cover my teeth. I don't want no prints. Alright. I love you. Bye.